but don't eat them all, eh? You share them with your friends.
Okay. Do you think Mommy will be awake before I go to school?
Well, I don't know. She came in very late last night, long after you were sound asleep. So I think this morning she better sleep as much as she can, right?
Okay. Did you talk to her? Is she okay?
Well, I talked to her a little bit. She's fine, but she was very tired. So that was that. Well, now you go finish your breakfast, eh?
Anybody up?
Mommy! Oh my gosh, I miss
look
you
at
so
you.
much.
How are you? Hi, Philomena.
Buongiorno.
You had a dream last night that somebody crept into your room and gave you a good night kiss. It wasn't a dream.
Do you want to know what I dreamed?
Okay.
I dreamed that I was at school and telling all my friends I was going to stay in Port Charles forever and a day. But that wasn't all.
What else did you dream?
They were glad that I wasn't going away.
They were glad, were they? Well, they're going to be very glad, too.
What do you mean?
We're staying.
Oh, we stay?
Yes, we are staying. This is going to be our home forever. But I can't guarantee that extra day.
Oh, Mommy.
Being in New York, it gave me a chance to, really consider what I wanted to do. Seriously, think about it. Thank you.
So, what are you going to do, Mommy?
Well, the main thing is that whatever Mommy does, she does it here in Port Charles. We're a family, and it's no good to be uprooted. There's too much of that going on these days.
I agree. I'm thinking of becoming a PI.
What is a PI?
Oh, it's a private investigator.
Oh.
Wow, private eye.
Yes.
You mean like on Moonlight?
Like on Moonlighting, exactly. Do you approve?
I think so. As long as we stay in Port Charles.
Well, we'll stay in Port Charles, I promise you that. And I think I'll earn a darn sight more money than I did on the police force.
Oh, that is good to earn more money.
It certainly is good. And I won't have the police board breathing down my neck. That's a big plus. So we will be a proper Port Charles family again. And you'll have all your friends and all your millions of godfathers, more than any other little girl in the world.
Mommy?
Mm-hmm.
What about Uncle Duke?
Ah, that is a very good question, Bambina Mia.
I have to answer this?
I think so.
He's well, you know, and could I spend some time with him?
Yes.
Could I go to the zoo with him and stuff? And could I go with him to the park? And could I go to the
of course you
museum?
can.
And
Yes, darling, yes.
will he be part of the family?
No, I don't think so.
Well, just a friend.
That's about it, yes.
Yes, but who knows what happens after the friendship?
Philomena, please.
Well, if all those terrible things hadn't happened at the wedding, well, he was 10 minutes away.
All right, now that is the end of that chapter, okay?
Yes, but not the end of the book.
Doesn't she have to go to school? Don't you have to go to school?
Well, almost. She has to finish her breakfast. Come on, go finish. Go finish.
Okay.
All right.
Philomena,
See?
listen, I don't want to hurt the child. But it is over with Duke and I forever. I don't know how to stress that any more clearly.
Ooh, forever is a very long time.
But that's the way it is. I don't want to give her false hopes. I've had enough of false hopes.
Good morning, sunshine.
How did you know I wanted to see you?
I didn't. I came over about something else.
Oh, what?
No, I got plenty of time. You first. What's up?
Oh, well, I'm going to open a PI agency.
You got... Where?
Here, in Port Charles, here.
That is great.
Do you think it'll
news.
work?
Oh, will it work? I think you're going to be a smash. Oh!
It's good,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
was really getting worried that two of the most important women in my life were going to run out on me.
Well, we're not now. We're going to stay here.
That's wonderful.
Robin's thrilled.
That is great.
We're going to stay here and we're going to slug it out.
Oh, good.
So
Slug
sit
it on, huh? Thank you. Did you apply for your license yet? It takes a while, so if you need any help in the meantime,
It's
I'll...
fine. I spoke to the state commissioner when I was in New York, and he's going to pull a few strings and get it through in a week.
That is great. Wait until your friends hear about this one.
If I still have some, I hope so.
Are you kidding? You just didn't hear all the moaning and groaning that went on around here, that's all.
Moaning and groaning, really?
Truth.
Oh.
One question, though.
What?
Duke.
Why does everybody... It's over, Sean. It's over.
You sure?
Yeah, I would not have come back here if I wasn't sure about that.
I see.
All right, well, now you. Tell us some of your news. I know it's good news because I could tell by the way you walked in.
Gee, I must be slipping.
If you'd wanted the poker face, you'd have done that.
Actually, my news should be here about now.
So what?
Okay, I don't like playing games with you, so I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
A little earlier at the hospital, I got a call.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just get rid of them.
You do that.
No.
Yes.
What happened to your foot?
Well, he probably put it in his mouth.
Just for that, I'm not going to tell you.
Well, sit down. We'll do the luggage and everything.
Well, look, I can deal with the luggage.
I mean, you brought
What do you
enough
got in there,
Are you
bouillon?
staying?
Well, maybe for the night.
Well,
Can
Robin,
I?
yeah, of course, Robin will love it.
Oh, good.
Hey, look. If these ladies throw you out, you can always crash with me.
That's
We
very big
won't
of you.
throw you out. Why didn't you call?
Well, you know what I'm like with surprises.
Yeah, I know. But you called him.
Well, I had to find out if you were home.
Yeah, I was home. And now you're here. Well, I've got lots of questions.
Well, I'm still a little off balance as to everything that's happened to you.
I'm fine.
You know, I thought I knew Duke pretty well. He's a decent guy.
I never said there was anything wrong with Duke.
But you came so close to marrying him.
It doesn't matter. It's over now. It's over.
Yeah, she's convinced.
What about the Ramsey business? There must have been fallout. Did that touch you?
Well, I survived that. But I couldn't survive this, really. I had to resign. I had no choice. It was logical.
So what now?
I don't want to talk about me now. I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you.
No. Actually, she has some great plans for us.
So tell me about him.
I don't want to. Tell me about you and Holly in Australia and why you're here and why you brought all this luggage and how long you're staying.
Yeah, news. News?
How long am I staying? Well, this time round, it could be quite a stint.
Oh, Robin will be pleased.
Yeah, well, I have an assignment here.
I want to hear about that, Pilgrim.
And you will.
Is Holly coming over?
What are we doing for coffee these days?
Well, it's in the jar.
Then some tea, perhaps. You know what I
want tea?
like?
You want tea?
Yeah, in the kitchen. Go on, do. Now. Off, go.
Well, don't talk about anything while I'm not
It's a
here.
deal. Come on.
No, just you, Liv.
I figure.
Just you.
Good girl.
Only talk about you. You're stalling.
What?
Something's wrong.
I'll be right there.
Something you don't want Anna to know about?
No.
All right, what's happened to you besides your foot?
You've still got it, haven't you? I remember those days back in WSB when I'd bring in my report. You always knew whether the news was good or bad before I even opened my trap.
I got a feeling this is a bad one.
Okay, kettle's on. Can I help you with anything else? What's the matter?
I don't know yet.
Robert? What's wrong?
Holly's dead.
I got wind of the plane crash while I was in Washington, WSB channels,
An airplane crash.
in the outback.
Oh, Robert, I didn't hear anything about an Australian airline crash.
You won't. It was a private plane. If I should have known, something was very, very wrong.
About the crash?
No.
No, about Holly.
I don't understand.
Well, you see, at the airport... Just gonna confuse you. She drove me to the airport. Now, this whole thing came up at the last minute. It was very hush-hush. I couldn't tell her anything. But she could tell that something was having a rather nasty effect on me. She was trying to say something to me. I put her off. She was having a rough go of it. I was off in the twilight zone somewhere. I guess I wasn't listening too closely. Otherwise, I'd have probably cottoned on to what she was leading up to.
Robert,
Huh?
would it help if I asked a direct question?
Please.
Were you and Holly having problems?
Sean, I really don't want to get into this right now.
Okay,
Right, fine. We'll talk about the plane crash then.
Holly had decided that maybe it wasn't a bad idea if we had a bit of space from one another. Now, this was all my fault.
She loved you, Robert.
Look, let's get back to the business at hand.
You're up to your ears in the WSB again.
And that's the reason I'm back here in Port Charles. I mean, it's only natural that I want to spend time with my daughter after all that's happened, isn't it?
What are you into, Robert?
The meeting in Washington.
With the top man?
Mm-hmm. The top man. This time we're dealing with what could be a very serious threat to world stability. For starters, the WSB is under very heavy attack.
I didn't hear that.
No, and you won't either. Ballantyne and Mulcahy, his deputy. They're both dead.
What? Oh, no.
DVX assassination squad. Very efficient, quite painless. But there's a hit list floating around. The two top people have been eliminated.
Who's next on that list?
You are.
I know I've been a target before, but never a third man on the DVX hit list.
Aha, but this time you're a symbol, old son.
Symbol of what?
A symbol of their failure. You're the reason that they couldn't lay their hands on that MOX antidote formula. I mean, the agency's in disarray. They've lost face.
Oh, no, that's the worst sort of enemy, one trying to save face.
You're so right. Therefore, as a symbol, you've got to be eliminated.
Do you have any idea who hit Ballantyne and Mulcahy?
No, and that's my assignment, to find out who they are and to stop them before they do any more damage.
Well, now Ballantyne's out. Who's head of the WSB?
Well, there is a temporary commander-in-chief.
Well, temporary, but then who's in?
You're looking at him.
That figures.
Well, we got to help you then.
In the meantime, I'm undercover.
You're not really planning on going at this all alone, are you?
Of course.
Oh, come on, Robert. No, you're not. Not when my life is at stake, you're not.
Not when Robin's godfather's life's at stake. No way you're doing this alone.
Good. That's precisely the response I'd hoped to elicit.
Oh, he is so tricky. So the team's back together.
We know, what's that? The brandy?
In the cupboard.
Right in the cupboard.
As you are head of this assignment, then
I
I
get
give
to
you
pull.
the... You do indeed.
And they will be generous portions.
Well,
I hope
good.
so.
Right.
There you
A
go.
little early.
There you go.
Take the top off.
Okay.
Surely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Feels good, doesn't it?
That's
Oh,
fine.
it
That's
certainly
fine.
does. The old adrenaline is pumping right along.
All right,
Goodness,
let's make this.
hunted for
Let's make this a very brief toast.
Though I'm all for that.
The DVX fails means the loss of a rather obnoxious enemy. It stands to reason that if we toast your long life, Sean, we toast the defeat of the DVX.
Oh, a very, very long life. Very long life.
How long?
Very long.
Very long life. All for one, one for all.
And all of it.
Three of us.